Hey, welcome to One Piece chapter 1138. As you can see, I am standing up. It's a new era. So if you don't know, if you only watch the One Piece videos, I have a standing desk because it's just better and healthier for me to stand more doing these videos rather than sit, because I do sit at my computer a lot, and also my job has me sit a lot in terms of driving. So it's just a bit healthier to stand, and also I can move around. I can be like, hello, and then, stuff's happening. So, last we left off, Loki was being tortured by Gunko, and was revealed that Shanks' twin brother, I assume, obviously, is here, and he's gonna probably wreak havoc or whatever. And also, Loki screamed last chapter, not just as a scream in general, but he screamed because Gunko was attacking him. There were sound effects that I didn't notice. So he was screaming because she was still attacking him. I thought he was doing some crazy yell that was like, I don't know, like something like crazy significant was going to happen. But no, it was just because he was still being attacked, because he refused. He's not going to work with them. But that makes me truly wonder, like, what's going to happen then? Like, what's the situation? What's going to escalate? Like, what if Luffy sees the twin brother? What's he going to do, right? Because he's going to think that's probably Shanks at first, but then he's going to realize, I think he's going to realize pretty quick it's probably not, because he's going to see that he doesn't have the scars. Because when it comes to Shanks, or when it comes to Luffy recognizing people, he recognizes important people. But he's not, I think he's going to be like, you're not Shanks, who are you? He's going to be like that, probably. Because Shanks is important to him. So, of course, we'll see, right? So, chapter 1138. The Harley. Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 24. It was Who's Who all along. It was Who's Who the whole time. Wow. Alright, let's begin. Well, we're starting off right at the end of the last one, where Loki was still being tortured. For as much as you look like him, you gotta be related to that red-haired pirate. He says red-haired, as if he's not red-haired as well. Is this Shanks' twin not red-haired? Or is he also red-haired? He's probably saying red-haired as a title, though. Not as, like, he has red hair. So I think they both have red hair. So, yeah. Just a thing that I'm realizing. Like, he's calling him that red-haired pirate because that's probably the title. Hold your tongue. That's nothing you need to know. True. It ain't my business. But a great pirate and a celestial dragon stand on opposing sides of world power. The fact that you have the same face is bound to draw curiosity. That pirate is my estranged younger twin brother. Here's the confirmation. He returned to the Holy Land once, but he seems to prefer the filth of the lower world. Returned? I see. Then your bloodline has earned my ire twice over. Yeah, because Shanks was here. How fascinating that two separated brothers should each be targets of my wrath. You'll rue this day. Once I get these chains off. You know what'll happen, don't you? I watched my friend's fate decided before my eyes. And now I bear the cost of it. I watched my friend's fate decided. Like, just... Who's the friend? Was it his animal friends here, or is that what he means? Because it does cut to all of the animals that have died to Gunko. You dream of threatening me? Commander, don't let him. Indeed. Brings out the sword. It's not worth dirtying my own hands. You do it, Cerberus. What the fuck? Like a shadowy Cerberus comes out of the sword. Dude, and it's got the awakened Zoan shit. It's just like a mythical Zoan Cerberus. Wait, how did it come out of the sword, though? And again, it has that awakened aura to it, just like the Five Elders, just like Lucci, in terms of Zoan. Aura, Cerberus! Huh? What is that? Huh? What, and a sword pops out of it? It's my sword. Oh, is it similar to like Spandam with the elephant sword? Did the sword eat the Cerberus devil fruit? Is that what happened? That might be it. Oh, multiple swords come out, or like the swords come out of the other heads, of course. Whoa, that's creepy. What's wrong with them? Ugh. Their collars are rotating? What the fuck is going on? And its eyes are locked on to Loki, like glare. Huh? Extinguish your presence, Commander. We need to move. Bro, what the fuck? He just did that with his sword. We need to move. And she's doing something with their arrows. Scramble. Woof! And it it's like disintegrating back into his sword. So they're leaving him. Return. Okay, so their heads popped off of their bodies. The collars rotated so fast. And then he said scramble. They're all three of the Cerberus heads with the swords in mouth popped off of their bodies and flew upward. And then he says return. The bodies go back into his sword. Or rather, not into his sword. They are the swords, obviously, because it's forming back into his sword. So the heads are out there somewhere now. He jumps onto the arrow flying machine that Gunko made. That's some Tears of the Kingdom shit. If you should survive, come and kill me. I'll be ready for you. Wait a damn second. What? You have to be joking. Oh, fuck, they're coming back. They're coming back, bro. They went... That's why he said that. Oh, shit. Oh. Hang on. Okay, sorry. Sorry about that. They went, shh. You don't mean it. Glint like the blade. Even I can't handle getting run through by those. Curse you, celestial dragon. Shh. Ding the glint again, focusing on the glint again of the sword. All three just right in here. Oh, damn you to hell! Dude, what the fuck? To see like this powerful presence like Loki, he's being chained up and just being tortured by these celestial dragons and then gets practically killed. He's probably going to be fine. But he said even I can't survive this. That's very concerning though. But what the hell? Like, you got stabbed here, here, and here. How the fuck do you survive that shit? What? And then the heads probably just dissipate or some shit after. Or go back to the sword. Pacifying them all at once will be too hard. We need to get to the warrior's children first. Oh, God. Call one more. One more? Who else are we getting? Very well. Which one? Dude, what? This is insane. They're about to be attacked. Arist Castle Elbaf. I know what I saw. It was red hair. Liar! Shanks wouldn't beat you guys up without a good reason. But man, dude. They don't know. But it's true, I'd recognize him anywhere. Red hair has been to Elbaf many times. Yeah, I guess you would. Shanks is really cool. This guy must have looked just like him. At least Luffy understands, like, yeah, you would recognize someone like red-haired Shanks, because he's very iconic look. But he is already saying that this guy must have looked like him, so he has that idea in his mind. We were shocked to see him. We thought, what's he doing inside the castle? Red hair was just in Elbaf, right? So it's not out of the question that he would still be in the area. But if what you're saying is true, that wasn't Shanks. Shanks is a cheerful guy who isn't full of himself, and he never does anything messed up like that. You trust him so much. Of course I do. Look, Nami, wouldn't you be mad if someone said stuff like that about Molly-Mere? You mean Bellamere? Dude, he can't even remember her name. But I guess he never knew her backstory because he only, you know the drill that happened in Arlong Park, you know. He never paid attention to that story because that's what matters was just saving Nami. He doesn't need to know that story. Goddamn, Molly-Mere? Goddamn it. So I guess they were two identical people? Maybe. Maybe they're brothers. Shanks' brother? I guess that could be true. I guess, wait, the Giants could possibly, like, they could recall that he had two arms, unless he was hiding it under the cloak. They could recall that he had two arms, and then they'd be like, wait, that's weird, because Shanks has one arm. So unless the brother was hiding, like, in the cloak, then it would be harder to tell, right? So, but they're inferring about that it could be brothers, so that's interesting, that they got that thought in their brain. But I've never heard him talk about his family. Just that he was on a pirate ship ever since he was little. And who's that with the hat? Who's that going up the tree there? I thought Roger and Rayleigh and those guys were his family. The Roger Pirates, aside from Buggy. Huh. Yeah, it's fascinating to think that, like, Luffy doesn't know as much about Shanks as you think, you know? Because, like, he only spent time with him as a kid when he was on Windmill Village. So, okay, we're switching now. Team Frankie, Jewel Tree Atom Tour. Hey, here, there, everywhere. It's all Atom. I guess this wood's not that rare after all. Ha ha da ha ha. Is it really that valuable across the sea? Maybe I should go into business and start selling it. Okay, that's kind of... That would make sense, actually. You're the one who should be stopping it, Ripley. Saul already scolded me once. Oh, that's a good point, actually. This is a holy tree. Don't you go cutting pieces of it loose now. Yeah. Oh, he was impersonating him. Haha, good impression. She's holding him like an action figure, bro. Frankie is practically an action figure in terms of, like, robotic parts. Good impression. Anyway, if you have to cut the wood and haul it off without any giants noticing, I guess that'd explain the price. That's true. That means people would have done this without them noticing and sold it. But Frankie got it through other methods, which were fine, I guess. What's that? It's a mural. What? Where? There are children's drawings from the ancient past carved into the fossilized tree bark. It's a cultural relic due to its historic value. Oh, ancient past? Like, void century ancient past? Maybe. I'm just saying. Kids Scrabbles, yeah. Really? Kids Scrabbles? They're estimated to have been drawn somewhere between 800 and 900 years ago. Can we see this mural? Can I look at it? Which, if correct, puts them right within the period of the void century. She's like laughing and saying this like it's a fun, like funny little tour. And Frankie's like, what? We gotta show this to Robin. Oh, I'll tell her about it later. Well, I think show not tell is probably a better thing. Don't you think? I gotta say, for a drawing from Elbaf, they don't look all like giants to me. I mean, supposedly they're children's drawings, but like, they don't look all like giants to me. That's right. In the history we're familiar with, there were sometimes wars between the races, but never cultural exchange. We've got... okay, well maybe... Oh. Dude, where's this... Give me the mural, bro. If they don't show me this goddamn mural in this chapter, I'm gonna be so mad. Maybe that simply means this was nothing more than a child's dream. What? Now we're at the school! The Walrus School. Yeah, eek. Wee, yay, children. Children playing. Listen up, children. We're in the middle of a lesson. The Owl Library. Oh, we're like going between places. So this is the Harley. Sure is. The Harley. All the various myths... I was going to say Marius. All the various myths and legends of Elbath were created based on this original text. Since there are so many interpretations of it. So this could be like translated from the mural then, supposedly, right? I would assume. Like there's probably it's probably based off the mural, maybe. If they're talking about myths and legends, that could be stuff from 800 years ago. 900. Both. Wow, it's huge. And old. And dusty. And it means the sun god all the warriors of Elbaf believe in has a different personality depending on who tells the story. Ain't that funny? May I read it? Yeah. Of course, that is she. Well, that's the thing about history is like... It's just like, what was his name? The guy that talked to Grisha in Attack on Titan. There's no true history. Like, the Eldians and the Marlians, each of their interpretation of Ymir was different. There's no real history. You don't know. It's just what side writes it, you know? So that's true. The story split up into 3 chapters, and they say the 3rd chapter describes the world we live in today. It's about something that's going to happen in the future. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no, dude. Oh, shit. In fact, the legends of Nika are seeded all throughout the world. The one common feature is that he always shows up laughing to this rhythm. Doom da da da. Doom da da da. Yep, that's the rhythm. Ah ha. Shall I read it now? The first world within the earth there was fire. Mankind. Dude, Frankie's fucking face. Dude, are we... Oh, God, he sees it. Oh, shit. Dude, Frankie looks horrified. Oh. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? I'm taking it all in. I became a horse for a second there. What the fuck is going on? Oh! Not Kakara Baichi. No! There we go. What the hell? The first world. Within the earth there was fire. Okay, that's what they said. Yeah, the first sentence. Mankind succumbed to greed and touched the forbidden sun. Like the sun god? The enslaved prayed, and the sun god appeared. The earth god raged. And the earth... Oh. And with its serpent of hellfire shrouded the world in death and darkness, and they will never meet. The second world. Dude, Frankie's just taking this all in. Is that the... Is this Pluton right here? Is this Pluton on the right? Is that Pluton? And that's the tree, the Adam tree, I assume. Let me read and then I'll look at the imagery after. More closely. The second world. Within the void there was breath. The forest god tamed demons, and the sun spread the fires of war. Those of the half moon dreamed. Those of the moon dreamed. Man killed the sun and became God. And the sea god stormed, and they will never meet. Is the sea god Poseidon then? Technically? What? Because that would only make sense, right? Like, Pluton is whatever that is on the right, because that's like the big crazy ship. Poseidon is the sea god, clearly, because that would make sense, right? Which is right now is Shirahoshi. Man killed the sun, became God, and the sea god stormed, and they will never meet. So the sun god never met these people? The third world. Within the chaos there was emptiness. The inconvenient remnants recall the promised day and hear the voice of the half moon. The half moon. The sun god dances and laughs, guiding the world to its end. And we see him there. He's right up there. Sun god. The sun returns and brings a new morning. And they will surely meet. The sun returns and brings a new morning. The sun returning, does that mean Luffy? Like, the sun god returning is Luffy, and they will surely meet. Meet who? The One Piece itself? Whatever it is? This is why I got a standing desk, because I can just... I don't know! So, what we've got here, if we analyze this real quick, right? This looks like one of the big shadows from Thriller Bark. Remember those really tall shadows that we didn't know what the fuck they were? Was it Thriller Bark or was it Skypiea? Whatever arc it was, there was the giant fucking, like, shadows. That seems like what that is. Sun God Nika fighting that. These seem to be the giants. No, these are the giants because they're big. There's the big robot, our boy robot that Sun God Nika was fighting with. The ships, like, attacking the, I assume, the chaos itself. The earth god raged, and with its serpent of hellfire. This is the serpent of hellfire, apparently. That looks like this specifically gives me emu vibes because of the little crown here. And whatever this civilization is trying to do, like this looks like the angel civilization, you know, like with King, at least due to the wings. Is that um what was that ship called that Enel was using? The Endless Varth or whatever? Because it's right next to the moon. There's that. There's another, like the Shadow Surf. Dude, this is insane. I never thought in my wildest dreams that we would be even seeing something like this ever. And the thing is they've mentioned the Earth God and like all the other gods before, but they never specified what they are. Because we know that there's been mentions of these different gods, right? But what I can only assume is that Poseidon is the sea god. Sun god Nika is obviously the sun god. But who's the earth god and the forest god? Right? Now I'm looking over here. There's someone that found or they like looked something up here on Reddit. I think you could still see this, yeah. The Four Gods of One Piece. This was 3 years ago. So there's a panel from Skypia where they were looking at the altar. God of the sun, rain, forest, and earth. God of rain is just the god of sea. So again, they could all correspond to devil fruits, but I feel like the sea god it's either Emu or Poseidon then. Because I feel like Emu, it would make sense if Emu was like a sea god to control, like, I don't know, some crazy shit with like the sea itself. I don't know. The panel of the mermaid children in Fishman Island were named all of those. There could be names of other gods. That's interesting. Emu could be the earth god. He could have used these earth powers to create a grand line. That's an interesting theory. Green Bull is forest god, but that just could be just because, I mean, he has an obvious devil fruit to be that, though. Dragon could be rain. Well, that's a good point. Again, this is a 3-year ago theory, but I'm just looking at like the four gods theory. Oh my god. Oh, and I forgot that Loki... See, that's what I was thinking of. Loki referred to himself as the sun god in chapter 1130, apparently. So, this is it. This is fascinating and crazy. This entire mural and the explanations of the first, second, and third worlds, mentioning that puts it right at the void century. There were wars between races, but never cultural exchange. What the hell? And again, these are just interpretations, child's supposed drawings. But these are probably definitely accurate. I wonder who drew this. Like, see, well, now that I'm looking at this thing on the right, it doesn't look like Pluton, but it's just a city. But it looks like a ship city. Like, why are these gears here? Also, the whole land is on fire. Dude. I might be going on like a journey tonight, just trying to look at theories and stuff to like interpret this. This seems like the most important thing ever. That's the craziest lore ever about the ancient history of One Piece itself. And I'm pretty confident that the moon right there and the ship like next to it, it's shooting lightning down actually. Maybe that is the NL ship. Am I crazy for thinking that? They touched the forbidden sun, and the sun god appeared. Earth god raged, which could be very much Emu then, and with its serpent of hellfire shrouded the world in death and darkness, and they never will meet. So that could be the void century. He shrouded the world in death and darkness, and that history was covered up. Because again, the 20 or so kingdoms that were established in that time, that's when the world government was created to cover up everything, right? And then later on, there was a breath. The force god tamed demons. He tamed demons, and the sun spread the fires of war. So he tamed the world, and yet the sun spread the fires of war. Those of the half moon dreamed. Does that mean, is that the same race as King? The half moon people? Those of the moon dreamed. So not only half moon, but moon as well. Man killed the sun and became God. What does that mean? Man killed the sun and became God. This all, I mean, again, this might have some interpretation of like devil fruits finally like surfacing in the world, perhaps. Because I feel like devil fruits never existed 800 to 900 years ago, you know. Devil fruits were based off of these gods. Well, that's the thing. They're called devil fruits, not god fruits, right? So, guiding the world to its end as the sun god dances. And then the sun returns and brings a new morning. Now, they say the sun returns and brings a new morning, like literally. But that could very much mean that Luffy returns, which he is the sun god Nika now, and brings a new morning, and they will surely meet, implying that, again, Luffy will do something crazy, because that is the fate. What a crazy mural. Wow. Well, of course, comment what you like, your theories, and we'll discuss this together in the comments. And I'm going to be looking up a lot of things like on Reddit and different websites just to understand it more, you know? So, amazing. Truly amazing. Wow, okay. Well, thanks for watching. Loki's definitely fine. He'll survive. He just might be really, really hurt. So thank you. And if I missed anything, let me know. But with that, I'm done. Have a good one. Holy shit.